here we are. This is our first full day in Munich, and now we're going to head downstairs and get some breakfast. Let's see how they do breakfast Bavarian style. Right, here we are, leaving Hotel St. Paul, St. Paul's Cathedral, right across the street from us. Walking over to the bus, and we're in Munich, walking around, and it's snowing, and I fell asleep on the bus because I have yet to get a good night's sleep on this trip.
This is the only time I haven't fallen asleep on the bus.
I'm going to sleep when I'm dead.
Wait for anybody now? Well, once you graduate.
We are at the university where the students, with the whole White Rose organization, Nazi resistance, attended, and I remember watching a film about it. Maybe I was in high school, so yeah, I had totally forgotten about this place until we showed up, but here we are. And here's the memorial to Sophie Scholl. You can see there's a white rose laid upon the memorial.
Look at that. You stop a minute, yeah, if you can. Huh? Too late. There are people here on the curve line. Oh, we see more ice skaters a little further.
Dave has no camera, so he can't take pictures.
Oh,
Oh, and there's a bus. Little bird footprints. Isn't that cool? Here we are. Following Jurgen. I'm going to ask him where I can buy some comic books.
And this is Matt Clive.
I'm filming too.
Who's filming me?
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Wow, look at all these rooftops of Munich. Here we are at the top of this tower. I think it was 14 floors. All the way to the top. You can see over everything. This is beautiful, and all the snow-capped roofs. Wir haben Dave verloren. We went downstairs to try to find a supermarket, which really wasn't there. And then we went to look at the directory, and then I looked around and Dave was gone. So I'm not sure where he is, but he's a big boy, and he speaks pretty good German, so he'll find his way around. But now Aunt Jennifer and I are on a mission to find her a Munich t-shirt that she can take home. And here we are out in front of the Hofbräuhaus. Aunt Jennifer and I have just been kind of walking around Munich. We've got a few hours to kill, so everywhere in Europe seems to be using Comic Sans font, and this is one of the worst offenders I've seen yet. Look, the sign, the windows, everything. And now Aunt Jennifer and I are in a cafe right off of Marienplatz here in Munich, and just moments ago I did a currency exchange completely in German. I used no English. So I'm pretty proud of myself. And now we're here having a couple lattes. Okay, so we've touched base with some members of our group, and they've seen Dave. He was, I guess, apparently he went to the BMW thing, which we were contemplating going to, but we decided to walk around Munich instead. But we do know that he's alive, and as far, as 20 minutes ago, he hasn't been abducted or murdered or anything. So that's good. Got that off of my mind. Was a little worried, but Dave's a big boy. He speaks German, and so he'd get around. And now we've got about an hour to kill before we meet our group. I guess then we're going to dinner, right? Yep. So we're going to dinner. We might drop by McDonald's and get a McDonald's beer. I'm sure it's disgusting, but how often do you get to go to McDonald's and order a beer? Okay, so we went to one McDonald's down the street from here, and they did not have beer. So, we were told that all the establishments here, because of Bavarian law, have to offer beer. They can't deny you beer because it's considered an essential food. But maybe that's not entirely true. Maybe McDonald's is exempt from that. But there's another McDonald's here on the other side of the square that we're going to check out. If they don't have it, then I don't know. So the snow here, this is like the closest we've come yet to the snow we experienced our first night in Berlin. The stuff that we affectionately call Berlinerzon. I don't know if you can see this, but you know, it's almost got like a sand-like consistency. Here, can you hold my bag, please? Like, look at that. It's like sand down at the beach. Okay. I didn't know I was filming, but here we go.
Looks like you are, huh?
Check this out. This looks just beautiful here at night. Alright, so look who we found. He is alive, and I don't think you've been raped, have you?
Interesting story about that. I'll tell you in a minute.
Alright.
We thought you were kidnapped.
Who thought I was kidnapped?
By,
Dr. Asa thought you were kidnapped.
A woman in Munich are beautiful.
Yeah, I know.
Why did you think I was kidnapped?
I was kidnapped by...
Hey, we never did find that other McDonald's. I think there was probably just that one. In the news we got, you know, the person was disoriented and they told us to go down a different street. So no beer, McDonald's beer in Munich tonight. But here we are at the restaurant. It's actually at the top floor of a shopping center, sort of like what we had that first night in Berlin. And we're getting ready to eat, and I'm so hungry. So hungry. We are back on the bus, the banana bus. And we're heading back to the hotel. And then, after that, we are going to the Hofbräuhaus. Alright, this is what our room looks like here in Munich. Got our 2 beds. Nice television. Very large closet. Wardrobe, actually. Oh, sorry, just have to close the door. And then again, I can't figure out these curtains. And then, look, we're right across from St. Paul's Cathedral here in Munich. And then here's our bathroom with a really weird shower with no curtains. And a toilet with another push button thing. It's blue this time. Here we are, approaching the famous Hofbräuhaus. And there's a red van. Red's a good color. It's color of fire, color of blood, color of Dave's underpants. I saw them because his pants were split. Don't let the facts get in the way of a good story. Color of Jürgen's jacket, color of Chris's rucksack.
Oh yeah!
At the Hofbräuhaus, and we're getting ready to order our beer. Hopefully our waitress will be here momentarily. And yeah, say hello.
Hello, here we are.
Say hello.
Hi. Hello.
Gee.
Hi.
Hi.
Alright, we just left the Hofbräuhaus, and we're heading back to our hotel. If I didn't tell myself that I needed to get a bunch of sleep, probably would have stayed back there because we met a bunch of people. We met a girl from Alabama, and a girl from Romania, and from England. They would have been interesting to talk to, but I need sleep. And we're coming up to the underground. They call it the underground here, not the metro or the subway. It's the underground. And I had a pretty good time. I'm glad I went. I wasn't feeling it earlier. I wanted to just stay in my room. But I told myself, you know,
Yeah, it counts.
it's the Hofbräuhaus.
It counts.
And Dave, too. It's a good decision. We've been to the Hofbräuhaus. And tomorrow we head to Heidelberg. But not before we see a couple of crazy King Ludwig, right?
I don't know.
The second, right?
I
He's the
don't
one.
always drink
We're gonna
beer.
see a bunch of really cool castles.